What's up guys, this is Massey. Welcome to another video. In this video I want to talk about solving linear equations, and so I start from easy question to difficult questions, and it is specifically designed for grade 7 to grade 9 students. So let's start from the beginning. So the first equation I have is x plus 3 equals to 9. We need to evaluate the value of x. The first thing I need to do, I need to isolate x. So what I need to do, I keep x in this side and move 3 to the other side. So it's going to be 9 minus 3. That's going to be equal to 6. So x equals to 6. Next one, x minus 3 equals to 9. So it's going to be x equals to 9. When you move negative 3 to the other side, it's going to be positive, so it's going to be 12. So x will be equal to 12. X plus 3 equals to negative 9. So I keep x on the left hand side and move plus 3 to the other side, so it becomes negative. So negative 9 and negative 3 is going to be negative 12. So x equals to negative 12. X minus 3 equals to negative 9. So again, I keep x on the left hand side and I move negative 3 to the right hand side of the equation. So it's going to be negative 9 plus 3. So that's going to be negative 6. So x equals to negative 6. Next one, it says 3 minus x equals to 9. So first thing I need to do, I need to keep negative x, which is the variable, on the left hand side, and I move 3 to the other side, so it becomes negative. So it's 9 minus 3, which will be equal to 6. So negative x equals to 6. It means that if I divide both sides by negative 1, that's going to be x, and this one is going to be negative 6. So x is going to be negative 6. So remember, whatever we do on the one side of the equation, we need to do the same thing on the other side of the equation. Next one is 3 minus x equals to negative 9. So again, I keep negative x on the left hand side of the equation and I move 3 to the other side. So negative 9 didn't change, but 3 changed from this side to the other side. So it's going to be negative 3. So that's going to be negative 12. So negative x equals to negative 12. Therefore, x equals to 12. Next one, y plus 1 equals to 4. So again, I keep y on the left hand side and I move 1 to the other side, so it becomes negative. So 4 minus 1 equals to 3. Therefore, y equals to 3. Next one, y minus 1 equals to 4. So we keep y on the left hand side of the equation. So it's going to be 4 plus 1 equals to 5. So y will be equal to 5. Next one, y plus 1 equals to negative 4. So I keep y on the left hand side and I move 1 to the other side. So negative 4 we have already 1. It becomes negative 1 when you move it from left hand side to the right hand side. So negative 4 and negative 1 is going to be negative 5. So the final answer is going to be y equals to negative 5. Y minus 1 equals to negative 4. So we keep y on the left hand side and I move negative 1 to the right hand side of the equation. So negative 4 remains the same, but this one is going to be plus. Negative 4 and plus 1 is going to be negative 3. So y will be equal to negative 3. Next one, 1 minus y equals to 4. So I keep negative y in here. 4, 1. When you move it to this side, it's going to be negative. 4 minus 1 is 3. So negative y equals to 3. Y will be equal to negative 3. 1 minus y equals to negative 4. So I keep negative y on this side. And I move 1 to the right hand side of the equation. So negative 4, negative 1 is negative 5. Negative y equals to negative 5 equals to y equals to 5. Next example is negative y plus 1 equals to 4. So I keep negative y in this side and I move 1 to the other side. 4 minus 1 equals to 3. So negative y equals to 3, y will be equal to negative 3. Next one, negative y minus 1 equals to 4. So I keep negative y in here, and I move negative 1 to the other side. So 4 doesn't change, but negative 1 becomes positive 1. So 4 plus 1 is going to be 5. So therefore, negative y equals to 5. So then I need to divide both sides by negative 1. Negative y divided by negative 1 is going to be y. 5 divided by negative 1 is going to be negative 5. In order to isolate it, when we're talking about isolation, it means that at the end you have just the variable, nothing else. Negative y plus 1 equals to negative 4. So negative y, negative 4 minus 1 equals to negative 5. So negative y equals to negative 1. So negative y divided by negative 1, negative 5 divided by negative 1. So it's going to be y equals to 5. Next one. Negative y equals to negative 4 plus 1. Negative 4 and plus 1 is going to be negative 3. So negative y equals to negative 3. So y will be equal to positive 3. Next one, x plus 6 equals to 6. So I keep x on the left hand side, 6, and I move this 6 to the other side. It's going to be negative. So 6 minus 6, that's going to be 0. So x will be equal to 0. Next one, x minus 6 equals to 6. So I keep x on the left hand side, and I move negative 6 to the right hand side of the equation. So it's going to be 6 plus 6. That's going to be 12. So x is going to be equal to 12. Next example. Negative x plus 6 equals to 6. So we keep negative x on the left hand side, and I move 6 to the other side. So it's going to be 6 minus 6 equals to 0. So negative x equals to 0. So positive x is going to be equal to 0. Next one, negative x equals to 6, and I move negative 6 to the other side. It's going to be positive. 6 plus 6 is 12. So negative x equals to 12. So x will be equal to negative 12. 6 minus x equals to 6. So negative x equals to 6 minus 6 equals to 0. So negative x equals to 0. So x will be equal to 0. Next one, 6 minus x equals to negative 6. So I keep negative x on this side, and I move 6 to the other side, so it becomes negative 6. So negative 6 and negative 6 is going to be negative 12. So x will be equal to 12. Negative 6 minus x equals to negative 6. So we have negative x equals to negative 6 plus 6. That's going to be 0. Therefore, negative x equals to 0. So x will be equal to 0. Negative 6 minus x equals to 6. So we have negative x equals to 6 plus 6. That's 12. So negative x equals to 12. So x will be equal to negative 12. Next one, 2x equals to 2. So I can divide both sides by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is going to be x. Remember, whatever you do on this side, you need to do it on the other side. So I divided the left hand side of the equation by 2. So I need to do the same thing on the right hand side. So I divided by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is going to be x. 2 divided by 2 is going to be 1. So x equals to 1. Next one, 2y equals to negative 4. In order to isolate y, we need to divide the left hand side of the equation by 2. So if we divide the left hand side of the equation by 2, we need to do the same thing on the right hand side. So we have 2y divided by 2 equals to negative 4 divided by 2. So 2y divided by 2 is going to be y. Negative 4 divided by 2 is going to be negative 2. That's the answer. 2m equals to 0. So 2m divided by 2, in order to isolate it, equals to 0 divided by 2. 2m divided by 2 is going to be m. 0 divided by 2 is going to be 0. So m is 0. Next example, 3x equals to negative 12. So in order to isolate x, I need to divide both sides by 3. So 3x divided by 3 is going to be x. Negative 12 divided by 3 is going to be negative 4. So x will be equal to negative 4. 3m equals to 9. So in order to isolate it, we need to divide both sides by 3. 3m divided by 3 is m. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Negative 3z equals to 12. Negative 3z divided by negative 3 equals to 12 divided by negative 3. So negative 3 divided by negative 3 is going to be 1. So that's going to be z. 12 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 4. So the final answer is going to be negative 4. Next one, 2x equals to 18. In order to isolate x, we need to divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2 is going to be x. 18 divided by 2 is going to be 9. 5t equals to 30. In order to isolate it, I need to divide it by 5 for both sides. Because if we don't do it for both sides, it means that you are changing the equation. 5t divided by 5 is going to be just t. 30 divided by 5 is going to be 6. So that's the final answer. 3y equals to 12. 3y divided by 3 equals to 12 divided by 3. 3y divided by 3 is going to be y. 12 divided by 3 is going to be 4. So the answer is y equals to 4. 3f equals to negative 18. So 3f divided by 3. Negative 18 divided by 3. So 3f divided by 3 is f. Negative 18 divided by 3 is negative 6. 4x equals to 32. So we need to divide it by 4 in order to isolate it. So 4x divided by 4 is going to be x. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 8m equals to 8. So that's super easy. Four y equals to negative 12. So 4y divided by 4 equals to negative 12 divided by 4. So 4y divided by 4 is y. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. 5m equals to 25. So 5m divided by 5 equals to 25 divided by 5. 5m divided by 5 is m. 25 divided by 5 is m5. 7a equals to 21. 7a, in order to isolate it, we need to divide it by 7. 21 divided by 7. So 7a divided by 7 is a. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So a equals to 3. 6n equals to 270. 6n. In order to divide it, we need to have 270 divided by 6. 270 divided by 6. So 270 divided by 3 is 90. One more time, we need to divide it by 2 is going to be 45. See, you don't need to use the calculator. One more time. 6 is 3 times 2. So 270, you need to divide it by 3, then divide it by 2. 270 divided by 3 is 90. Divided by 2 is going to be 45. So 270 divided by 6 is 45. So n will be equal to 45. 2x equals to negative 6. 2x divided by 2 equals to negative 6 divided by 2. So x will be negative 3. 9k equals to 0. So we need to divide both sides by 9 in order to isolate it. So k will be equal to 0, because 0 divided by any expression is 0. Next one, 6x equals to 42. We need to divide both sides by 6. That's going to be x. 42 divided by 6 is 7. Negative 6k equals to 48. So negative 6k divided by negative 6. 48 divided by negative 6. So it's going to be k equals to negative 8, because 48 divided by negative 6 is going to be negative 8. So 12m equals to 48. You need to divide both sides by 12. 12m divided by 12 is m. 48 divided by 12 is 4. 10j equals to negative 40. So 10j divided by 10 equals to negative 40 divided by 10. 10j divided by 10 is j. Negative 4 divided by 10 is negative 4. So 15m equals to 300. So I need to divide it by 15, both sides. 15m divided by 15 is m. 300 divided by 15 is going to be 20. So m equals to 20. 5k equals to 45. So we need to divide both sides by 5. So 5k divided by 5 is going to be k. 45 divided by 5 is going to be 9. Next one is x divided by 2 equals to 1. So in order to make it isolated, we need to multiply both sides by 2. So x over 2 times 2, 1 times 2. So X times 2 divided by 2 is going to be x. 1 times 2 is going to be 2. So the answer is going to be x equals to 2. X divided by 2 equals to negative 5. So in order to make it isolated, we need to multiply both sides by 2. So left hand side is going to be x over 2 times 2. Right hand side is negative 5 times 2. So 2 divided by 2 cancel out. We have just x on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have negative 5 times 2, which is negative 10. So x equals to negative 10. X divided by 3 equals to 2. So x divided by 3 times 3 equals to 2 times 3. So 3 divided by 3 cancel out. You have just x. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So x will be equal to 6. X divided by 5 equals to 6. So in order to isolate it, we need to multiply both sides by 5. So 5 divided by 5 cancel out. We have x. 5 times 6 equals to 30. Y divided by negative 2 equals to 3. So in order to isolate it, we need to multiply both sides by negative 2. So we have y over negative 2 times negative 2. 3 times negative 2. These two cancel out. We have just y. 3 times negative 2 is going to be negative 6. So y will be equal to negative 6. Next one, x divided by 7 equals to 5. So x divided by 7 times 7 equals to 5 times 7. So 7 and 7 cancel out, and we have x. 5 times 7 is going to be 35. 2x divided by 3 equals to 6. So we have 2x divided by 3 times 3 equals to 6 times 3. So 3 divided by 3 cancel out, and we have 2x. 6 times 3 is going to be 18. So 2x equals to 18. I need to divide both sides by 2 in order to isolate it. So it's going to be x equals to 18 divided by 2, which is 9. Negative 2y divided by 5 equals to 4. So I need to multiply both sides by 5. Therefore, 5 and 5 cancel out. We have negative 2y on the left hand side. 4 times 5 is going to be 20. Then in order to isolate it, we need to divide both sides by negative 2. So negative 2y divided by negative 2 equals to 20 divided by negative 2. So we have y equals to 10. 20 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 10. So y will be equal to negative 10. Next one, negative 2x divided by 5 equals to negative 30. So what we need to do, we need to multiply both sides by 5. 5 and 5 cancel out. We have negative 2x equals to negative 30 times 5 is negative 150. Negative and negative cancel out, or you can say negative 2x divided by negative 2 equals to negative 150 divided by negative 2. So negative 2x divided by negative 2 is just x. Negative 150 divided by negative 2 is going to be 75. 3x divided by 7 equals to 15. So in order to isolate it, first of all, we need to multiply both sides by 7. 3x times 7 divided by 7 is going to be 3x. 15 times 7 is going to be 105. 3x equals to 105. So 3x divided by 3 equals to 105 divided by 3. So with me, x equals to 35. Next one. 2x plus 2 equals to 4. So I keep 2x on the left hand side and move 2 to the other side. It's going to be 4 minus 2, which is 2. So 2x equals to 2. So I need to divide both sides by 2. So 2x divided by 2 equals to 2 divided by 2. So x will be equal to 1. Next one, 2x minus 2 equals to 4. So I need to keep 2x on the left hand side and move negative 2 to the right hand side. So it's going to be 4 plus 2, which is going to be 6. So 2x equals to 6. And then I need to divide both sides by 2. So we have 2x divided by 2. And on the right hand side, we have 6 divided by 2. 2x divided by 2 is just x. 6 divided by 2 is going to be 3. Next one, 2x plus 2 equals to negative 4. So I keep 2x on the left hand side and I move 2 to the other side. It's going to be negative 4, negative 2, because positive 2, when you move it to the right hand side, it's going to be negative 2. So negative 4 and negative 2 is going to be negative 6. So 2x will be equal to negative 6. And I need to divide both sides by 2. So we have x equals to negative 3. 2x minus 2 equals to negative 4. So 2x again on the left hand side. I move negative 2 to the other side. It's going to be positive. So we have negative 4 and positive 2. It's going to be negative 2. 2x equals to negative 2. So I need to divide both sides by 2. So x will be equal to negative 1. Next one, negative 2x plus 2 equals to 4. So we have negative 2x equals to 4 minus 2, which is going to be 2. Then you have negative 2x equals to 2. When you divide both sides by negative 2, so you have x equals to negative 1. Next one, negative 2x minus 2 equals to 4. So we have negative 2x equals to 4 plus 2 equals to 6. So we have negative 2x divided by negative 2, 6 divided by negative 2. So we have x equals to negative 3. So next one, negative 2x plus 2 equals to negative 4. So negative 2x. We have negative 4 here. I move 2 to the other side. It's going to be negative 2. So negative 4 and negative 2 is negative 6. So then you can say negative 2x equals to negative 6. And then you divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 2x divided by negative 2 is going to be x. Negative 6 divided by negative 2 is going to be positive 3. Negative 2x minus 2 equals to negative 4. So I keep negative 2x on the left hand side. I move negative 2 to the other side. So it's going to be negative 4 plus 2. Negative 4 plus 2 is going to be negative 2. So I have negative 2x equals to negative 2. So negative 2x divided by negative 2 equals to negative 2 divided by negative 2. Because we needed 2 divided by negative 2 in order to isolate x. So it's going to be x equals to 1. 3x plus 3 equals to 3. So we have 3x on the left hand side. I move 3 to the other side. So we have 3 minus 3. That's going to be equal to 0. So 3x equals to 0. When I divide both sides by 3, we have x equals to 0. Then 3x minus 3 equals to 3. So I keep 3x on the left hand side. I move negative 3 to the right hand side. So 3 plus 3 equals to 6. So 3x equals to 6. You divide both sides by 3. So we have x equals to 2. Next one, negative 3x equals plus 3 equals to negative 3. So we have negative 3x, negative 3 in here. You move 3 to the other side. It's going to be negative 3, which is negative 6. So negative 3x equals to negative 6. So I need to divide both sides by negative 3. Negative 3x divided by negative 3 is going to be x. Negative 6 divided by negative 3 is going to be positive 2. So x equals to positive 2. Negative 3x minus 3 equals to 3. So we have negative 3x in here. And I move negative 3 to the other side. It's going to be 3 plus 3. So that's going to be 6. So negative 3x equals to 6. Divide both sides by negative 3. So we have x equals to negative 2. Next one. 2x minus 7 equals to negative 21. So we have 2x equals to negative 21 plus 7. Negative 21 plus 7 is going to be negative 14. So 2x equals to negative 14 divided by 2 equals to 2. So x will be equal to negative 7. 2x minus 4 equals to negative 18. So I keep 2x on the left hand side and move negative 4 to the right hand side. So negative 18 plus 4 is going to be negative 14. So 2x equals to negative 14. When I divide both sides by 2 in order to isolate x, we're going to have x equals to negative 14 divided by 2 is negative 7. 2y plus 8 equals to 4. So 2y on the left hand side, 4 minus 8 is going to be negative 4. So 2y will be equal to negative 4. I need to divide both sides by 2. So y will be negative 2. 3m minus 4 equals to 11. So negative 3m on the left hand side, negative 4 comes here. It's going to be positive. So 11 plus 4 is going to be 15. Then you can say negative 3m equals to 15. In order to isolate it, we need to divide both sides by negative 3. Negative 3m divided by negative 3 is going to be m. 15 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 5. Negative 2b minus negative 9 equals to 23. So negative 2b, negative times negative is going to be positive 9. So when you move it to the other side, it's going to be negative. So 23 minus 9 is going to be 14. Then you can say negative 2b equals to 14. I need to divide both sides by negative 2. So that's going to be b equals to negative 7. 2m minus 10 equals to 0. So we have 2m equals to 10. 2m divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is going to be m equals to 5. Next one is 3k plus 9 equals to 15. So I keep 3k on the left hand side and I move 9 to the right hand side. So we have 15 minus 9, because positive 9 is going to be negative 9 when you move it to the other side. So 15 minus 9 is going to be 6. So 3k equals to 6. If you divide both sides by 3, 3k divided by 3 is k. 6 divided by 3 is going to be 2. So k will be equal to 2. 2a minus 9 equals to 5, so we can keep 2a on the left hand side and negative 9 to the other side, so it becomes positive. 5 plus 9 is going to be 14, so 2a equals to 14. We need to divide both sides by 2, so 2a divided by 2 is going to be a. 14 divided by 2 is going to be 7. Negative 3c minus 6 equals to 21, so we have negative 3c. Negative 6, when you move it to the other side, is going to be positive. So it's 21 plus 6 is going to be 27. So we have negative 3c equals to 27. Negative 3, negative 3. Negative 3c divided by negative 3 is going to be c. 27 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 9. 2d minus negative 7 equals to 13. So 2d plus 7 equals to 13. So 2d equals to 13 minus 7, which is 6. So 2d equals to 6. You need to divide both sides by 2. So d will be equal to 3. Negative 2k minus 2 equals to 16. So I need to move and keep negative 2k on the left hand side. And we have 16 plus 2. 16 plus 2 is going to be 18. Negative 2k equals to 18. So I need to divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 2k divided by negative 2 is going to be k. 18 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 9. Next one. Negative 3m plus negative 6 equals to negative 27. So we have negative 3m. Negative 6, when you move it to the other side, is going to be positive. So negative 27 plus 6 is going to be negative 21. Therefore, negative 3m equals to negative 21. I need to divide both sides by negative 3 in order to isolate m. Therefore, negative 3m divided by negative 3 is going to be m. Negative 21 divided by negative 3 is going to be positive 7. So the answer is m equals to 7. 2m minus 8 equals to negative 18. So we have 2m, negative 18 plus 8. So that's going to be negative 10. So 2m equals to negative 10. We need to divide both sides by 2. So 2m divided by 2 is going to be m. Negative 10 divided by 2 is going to be negative 5. Next one, 3x plus 9 equals to negative 18. So I keep 3x on the left hand side. You have negative 18. You move 9 to the right hand side, so it becomes negative. Negative 18 and negative 9 is going to be negative 27. So we have 3x equals to negative 27. I need to divide both sides by 3. So 3x divided by 3, negative 27 divided by 3. So it's going to be x equals to negative 27 divided by 3 is negative 9. 3b minus 9 equals to 27. So I keep 3b on the left hand side. I move negative 9 to the right hand side. So we have 27 plus 9, which is 36. So we have 3b equals to 36. I need to divide both sides by 3 in order to isolate b. So we have b. 36 divided by 3 is going to be 12. Next one, 3m plus 1 equals to 22. So we have 3b on the left hand side and 1 to the right hand side. 22 minus 1 is going to be 21. So we have 3m equals to 21. I need to divide both sides by 3. 3m divided by 3 is going to be m. 21 divided by 3 is going to be 7. So m equals to 7. 3x minus 2 equals to 10. So I need to keep 3x on the left hand side. Negative 2 to the right hand side. So we have 10 plus 2 is going to be 12. So 3x equals to 12. I need to divide both sides by 3. So x 12 divided by 3 is going to be 4. Negative 3m minus 4 equals to 2. So what we need to do, we have negative 3m, negative 4 when you move it to the other side is going to be positive. So 2 plus 4 is going to be 6. So negative 3m equals to 6. I need to divide both sides by negative 3 in order to isolate m. So negative 3m divided by negative 3 is going to be just m. 6 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 2. So m equals to negative 2. Negative 2b minus 8 equals to negative 4. So we have negative 2b on the left hand side, negative 8. We move it to the other side so it becomes positive. Negative 4 and positive 8 is going to be positive 4. So negative 2b equals to positive 4. We need to divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 2b divided by negative 2 is going to be just b. 4 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 2. So that's the final answer. Next one. 2a minus 4 equals to negative 18. So we have 2a, we move negative 4 to the other side. So negative 18 plus 4 is going to be negative 14. So 2a equals to negative 14. I need to divide both sides by 2 in order to isolate a. 2a divided by 2 is going to be a. Negative 14 divided by 2 is going to be negative 7. Negative 3u plus 2 equals to 26. So negative 3u equals to 26 minus 2, which is going to be 24. So negative 3u equals to 24. We need to divide both sides by negative 3. So negative 3u divided by negative 3 is going to be u. 24 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 8. So u equals to negative 8. 2x minus 5 equals to negative 3. 2x equals to 5 minus 3, which is 2. So 2x equals to 2. I need to divide both sides by 2. So we have x equals to 1. So we have negative 2y plus 8 equals to 4. So what we need to do, we have negative 2y on the left hand side and move 8 to the other side. So it's going to be 4 minus 8. So 4 minus 8 is going to be negative 4. So we have negative 2y equals to negative 4. We need to divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 2y divided by negative 2 is going to be y. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is going to be 2. Negative 3x minus 4 equals to negative 7. So negative 3x on the left hand side. Negative 4, you move it to the right hand side so it becomes positive. Negative 7 plus 4 is going to be negative 3. So therefore negative 3x equals to negative 3. We need to divide both sides by negative 3. So negative 3x divided by negative 3 is just going to be x. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is going to be 1. So the answer is positive 1. Negative 2x minus negative 4 equals to 10. So we have negative 2x, negative times negative is going to be positive, so it's positive 4. So negative 2x equals to 10 minus 4 equals to 6. So we have negative 2x equals to 6. We need to divide both sides by negative 2. So it's going to be x equals to negative 3. That's the final answer. Next one, negative 3a plus negative 8 equals to 1. So we have negative 3a here. Negative 8, you move it to the right hand side, so it's going to be positive 8. So 1 plus 8 is going to be 9. So negative 3a equals to 9. I need to divide by negative 3 both sides. So negative 3a divided by negative 3 is going to be just a. 9 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 3. So next one is negative 3m plus 3 equals to negative 3. Then you have negative 3. You move 3 to the other side. It's going to be negative 3, which is negative 6. So negative 3m divided by negative 3 equals to negative 6 divided by negative 3. Negative 3m divided by negative 3 is just m. Negative 6 divided by negative 3 is going to be 2. So m equals to 2. 2x plus 7 is going to be equal to 13. So 2x equals to 13 minus 7, which is 2. So 2x equals to 6. We need to divide both sides by 2. So x equals to 3. Negative 2b minus negative 9 equals to 9. So we have negative 2b plus 9 equals to 9. So we have negative 2b equals to 0. So we have b equals to 0. So next one, negative 3x minus negative 10 equals to negative 2. So we have 3x plus 10 equals to negative 2. So we have 3x minus 2 minus 10 equals to negative 12. So we have 3x divided by 3, negative 12 divided by 3. So x will be negative 4. Next one, 2m minus 8 equals to negative 24. So 2m equals to negative 24 plus 8. it's going to be negative 16. So 2m divided by 2 equals to negative 16 divided by 2. So m will be negative 16 divided by 2, which is going to be negative 8. So now negative 2x plus 4 equals to 24. So we have negative 2x on the left hand side and move 4 to the right hand side. So it becomes negative. 24 minus 4 is going to be 20. So negative 2x equals to 20. We need to divide both sides by negative 2 in order to isolate x. So negative 2 divided by negative 2x divided by negative 2 is just x. 20 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 10. 3m plus 5 equals to 35. So I have 3m equals to 35 minus 5, which is 30. So 3m equals to 30. I need to divide both sides by 3 in order to isolate m. 3m divided by 3 is going to be m. 30 divided by 3 is going to be 10. So m equals to 10. 2x minus 5 equals to negative 29. 2x, move negative 5 to the other side, so it's going to be positive. So negative 29 plus 5 is going to be negative 24. So 2x equals to negative 24 divided by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is just x. Negative 24 divided by 2 is going to be negative 12. So x equals to negative 12. Negative 2y plus 8 equals to 26. Negative 2y will be equal to 26 minus 8, which is going to be 18. So negative 2y equals to 18. I need to divide both sides by negative 2. Negative 2y divided by negative 2 is going to be y. 18 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 9. Negative 3m plus 1 equals to negative 26. So we have negative 3m equals to negative 26 minus 1 equals to negative 27. So we have negative 3m divided by negative 3, negative 27 divided by negative 3. So negative 3m divided by negative 3 is going to be m. Negative 27 divided by negative 3 is going to be 9. So m equals to 9. 2m plus 10 equals to negative 10. So 2m equals to negative 10 minus 10 equals to negative 20. So 2m equals to negative 20. I need to divide both sides by 2. So that's going to be m equals to negative 20 divided by 2 is going to be negative 10. Three m minus 4 equals to negative 19. So 3m equals to negative 19 plus 4 equals to negative 15. So 3m equals to negative 15 divided by 3 for both sides. That's going to be m equals to negative 15 divided by 3 is going to be negative 5. 2x minus 8 equals to negative 2. So we have 2x equals to 8 minus 2 is going to be 6. So 2x equals to 6 divided by 2 divided by 2. X will be 3. Negative 3z minus 8 equals to 13. So negative 3z equals to 13 plus 8, which is 21. So negative 3z equals to 21 divided by negative 3 for both sides. Negative 3z divided by negative 3 is going to be just z. 21 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 7. So z is going to be negative 7. 2w plus 7 equals to 19. So we have 2w equals to 19 minus 7 because we need to move 7 to the other side, so it becomes negative. 19 minus 7 is going to be 12. So 2w equals to 12. I need to divide both sides by 2 in order to isolate w. 2w divided by 2 is w. 12 divided by 2 is going to be 6. Negative 2x minus negative 3 equals to 17. So it's going to be negative 2x. Negative times negative is going to be positive 17. So we have negative 2x equals to 17 minus 3, which is going to be 14. So we have negative 2x divided by negative 2. 14 divided by negative 2. So we have x equals to negative 7. Next one. 3b minus 7 equals to 14. So we have 3b equals to 14 plus 7. So we have 21. 3b equals to 21. 3b divided by 3 is going to be 21 divided by 3. So we have b equals to 7. 6 equals to x over 4 plus 2. So I keep x over 4 on one side and move 2 to the other side. So it's going to be 6 minus 2. So I can write it as x over 4 equals to 6 minus 2, which is 4. So I need to multiply both sides by 4 in order to get rid of the denominator. So 4x divided by 4 is just going to be x. 4 times 4 is going to be 16. Now here, 6 equals to x over 4 minus 2. So I can say x over 4 will be equal to 6 plus 2, because you can move negative 2 to the other side, so it's going to be 6 plus 2. You can flip the right hand side or left hand side, so that's why I wrote x over 4 on the left hand side and 6 plus 2 on the right hand side. Doesn't matter. You could do the other way around. So x over 4 will be equal to 8, so I need to multiply both sides by 4. So 8 times 4. So 4x divided by 4 is going to be x. 8 times 4 is going to be 32. So x will be equals to 32. 6 equals to 4x minus 2. So what I need to do, I need to have 4x, and I move negative 2 to the other side. So it's going to be 6 plus 2. That's going to be 8. So 4x divided by 4 will be equal to 8 divided by 4. So 4x divided by 4 is going to be x. 8 divided by 4 is going to be 2. 6 equals to 4x plus 2. So we have 4x equals to 6 minus 2, which will be 4. So we have 4x equals to 4. In order to isolate it, we need to divide both sides by 4. So 4x divided by 4 is x. 4 divided by 4 is going to be 1. So we have 9x minus 7 equals to negative 7. So I keep 9x on the left hand side and I move negative 7 to the other side. So it's going to be positive. Negative 7 plus 7 is going to be 0. So 9x equals to 0. So it means that x equals to 0. 9x plus 7 equals to negative 7. So we have 9x and I move 7 to the other side. So it's going to be negative 7, which is negative 14. So 9x divided by 9, negative 14 divided by 9. So we have x equals to negative 14 divided by 9. And I cannot reduce it. So here I have y divided by 4 equals to negative 5. And I move negative 2 to the other side. So it's going to be positive. So negative 5 plus 2 is going to be negative 3. So y divided by 4 equals to negative 3. I need to multiply both sides by 4. So y times 4 divided by 4 is going to be y. Negative 3 times 4 is going to be negative 12. So y equals to negative 12. Negative 1 plus m over 3 equals to 3. So I have m over 3 equals to 3 plus 1 equals to 4. So you can say m over 3 equals to 4. I need to multiply both sides by 3. So m times 3 divided by 3 is going to be m. 3 times 4 is going to be 12. So m will be equal to 12. 4 plus x over 5 equals to 0. So what I can say x over 5 will be equal to negative 4 if you move it to the other side. So then I need to multiply both sides by 5 in order to isolate x. So 5x divided by 5 is going to be x. Negative 4 times 5 is going to be negative 20. So the answer is negative 20. 4 plus x over 5 equals to 0. So I need to move this one to the other side. So we have negative 4 equals to x over 5. Or I can write it the other way around to change their sign. So then I can multiply both sides by 5. So x will be equals to negative 20. So that's pretty much it. So if you compare these two examples, 4 plus x over 5 equals to 0, and we have the same thing here. So it doesn't matter really which side you write it. So as you see here, these two are exactly the same. So you can flip the whole thing from left hand side and right hand side, and it doesn't change the equation. So here I can say x over 5 equals to negative 4 to the other side is going to be positive 4. So x over 5, you multiply it by 5, 4 times 5. So we have 5x divided by 5 is going to be x. 4 times 5 is going to be 20. Next one, 4, you move it to the other side, is going to be negative 4. Here you have negative x over 5. So I need to multiply both sides by negative 5. Therefore, negative 4 times negative 5 is going to be positive 20. Negative x over 5 times negative 5 is going to be x. So the answer is x equals to 20. Next one. Negative 3 equals to x divided by 10 minus 5. So I have x over 10, negative 3 plus 5, which will be 2 equals to x divided by 10. I need to multiply both sides by 10 in order to isolate x. So 10 times x over 10. 2 times 10 is going to be 20. 10x divided by 10 is going to be x, so x will be equal to 20. 1 equals to y over 5 plus 4, so we have y over 5, 1 minus 4, negative 3, y over 5, negative 3 times 5, 5 times y divided by 5. So negative 3 times 5 is going to be negative 15. 5y divided by 5 is going to be y. So y will be equal to negative 15. Negative 1 equals to m divided by 2 plus 2. So we have negative 2, negative 1, 2 to the other side is going to be negative 2, m divided by 2. Negative 1, negative 3, 2 is going to be negative 3, m divided by 2. Negative 3, 2, 2 times m over 2. So that's going to be negative 6. 2m divided by 2 is going to be m. So m equals to negative 6. 2 equals to negative y divided by 4 plus 3. So I need to move 3 to the other side. So we have 2 minus 3 equals to negative y over 4. So 2 minus 3 is going to be negative 1, negative y over 4. So I need to multiply both sides by 4 in order to isolate y. So we have negative 1 times 4. Negative y over 4 times 4. We have negative 4 equals to negative y. So y will be equal to positive 4. Negative 1 equals to 5 plus x divided by 6. What I need to do, I need to multiply both sides by 6 in order to get rid of the denominator. So negative 1 times 6 equals to 5 plus x divided by 6 times 6. So these 6 and 6 cancel out, and if we have 5 plus x on the right hand side, and the left hand side we have negative 1 times 6. So we have negative 6, 5 plus x. So we have x equals to 5 moves to the other side, it's going to be negative 5. So x will be negative 6 and negative 5 is going to be negative 11. Next one. 2 equals to y minus 3 divided by 2. What I need to do, I need to multiply both sides by 2 in order to get rid of the denominator on the right hand side. So 2 times 2 is going to be 4. 2 times divided by 2 is going to be 1. Y minus 3. So 4 plus 3 equals to y. We can say y will be equal to 7. 3 equals to 1 minus x divided by 5. What I need to do, I need to multiply both sides by 5. So 1 minus x. So we have 15. 5 divided by 5 is going to be 1. 1 minus x. So we have 15 minus 1 equals to negative x. 14 equals to negative x. So x will be negative 14. We have another way to do that. We call it cross multiplication. So 3 is the same as 3 divided by 1. You multiply these two sides and multiply these two sides. 3 times 5 is going to be 15. It equals to 1 minus x. So 1 minus x equals to 15. And the rest of it is going to be like that. For example, in here, x plus 8 is going to be equal to 3 times negative 5, which is going to be negative 50. Or what we need to do, like the previous example, we need to multiply both sides by 3 in order to get rid of the denominator. So it's going to be x plus 8 equals to negative 15. So x will be negative 15 minus 8, which is going to be negative 23. So x equals to negative 23. M minus 3 divided by negative 2 equals to negative 1. So we have m minus 3 divided by negative 2 times negative 2 equals to negative 1 times negative 2. Negative 2 and negative 2 cancel out. We have m minus 3. Negative 1 times negative 2 is going to be 2. So m will be 2 plus 3, which is going to be 5. Next one, x plus 3 divided by 5 is going to be 2. So we have x plus 3 divided by 5 multiplied by 5 equals to 2 times 5. So 5 divided by 5 is going to be 1. So we have x plus 3 equals to 10. So x will be 10 minus 3, which is going to be 7. So x equals to 7. Next one, 3 minus z divided by 7 is going to be 1. So we have 3 minus z divided by 7 times 7 equals to 1 times 7. So we have 3 minus z equals to 7, because 7 divided by 7 cancel out. You have negative z equals to 7 minus 3, which is 4. So it means that z will be equal to negative 4. Negative m minus 3 divided by 2 equals to negative 6. So since both of them are negative, the whole part on the left hand side is negative and the right hand side is negative, we better to cancel negatives right from the beginning. That's gonna make it easier. So we have m minus 3 divided by 2 equals to 6. And what else I need to do? I need to multiply both sides by 2. So we have m minus 3 divided by 2 times 2. We have 6 times 2. So we have m minus 3 equals to 12. So we have m equals to 12 plus 3, which is going to be 15. Next one, x minus 4 divided by 4 equals to 1 over 2. In this example, what case I need to do? I need to multiply both sides by 4. So I'm going to write it like that. So that's going to be x minus 4, because 4 and 4 cancel out. And here it's going to be 4 times 1. 4 divided by 2 is going to be 2. So therefore x equals to 6. Or you can do cross multiplication. You multiply 2 times x minus 4 and 4 times 1. So 2 times x minus 4 equals to 4 times 1. So we have 2x minus 8 equals to 4. So 2x equals to 12. So x equals to 6. So we get the same answer. So cross multiplication is much easier. Next one, I'm going to use again cross multiplication. It's going to be 2 times y plus 3 equals to negative 1 times 2. So it's going to be 2y plus 6 equals to negative 2. So 2y equals to negative 2, negative 6, which is negative 8. So positive 2y equals to negative 8 divided by 2. So y will be negative 4. Next one. Again, cross multiplication. 3 times m minus 2 equals to 1 times 2. So we have 3m minus 6, because 3 times m, 3m, 3 times negative 2, negative 6. Here 1 times 2 is going to be 2. So we have 3m equals to 6 plus 2, which is 8. Therefore, m will be 8 divided by 3. Next one. Negative m minus 2 times 5 equals to 2 times 15, which is 30. So we have negative 5m, that's plus 2 plus 10 equals to 30. So negative 5m equals to 30 minus 10, which is 20. So m will be 20 divided by negative 5, which is negative 4. Next one, 2 times x plus 2 equals to negative 2. So I need to distribute it. 2 times x, 2x, plus 2 times 2, 4 equals to negative 2. So I have 2x, 4, negative 2, negative 4, which is negative 6. So we have 2x equals to, that's negative 6. Negative 6, so I need to divide both sides by 2. So we have x equals to negative 3. Next one, 3 times y minus 3 times 1 equals to negative 3. So we have 3y equals to negative 3 plus 3, which is 0. So it means that y is 0, because when 3y equals to 0, y will be 0. 2 times x plus 3 equals to 6, so I distributed 2 times x plus 2 times 3 equals to 6. So we have 2x equals to 6 minus 6, which is 0. It means that x will be 0, because 0 divided by 2 is going to be 0. 12 times m minus 2 equals to 96. So we have 12m minus 24 equals to 96. So we can say 12m equals to 96 plus 24, which will be 120. So m will be 120 divided by 12, which is 10. Another option, or you're going to say m minus 2 equals to 96 divided by 12, which is 8. So m will be 8 plus 2, which is 10. So m is 10. This one, I'm going to distribute it first. I'm going to solve in two different methods. 6 times k, 6k, plus 6 times 1, 6, negative 72. So it's going to be 6k equals to negative 72 minus 6, which is negative 78. So k will be negative 78 divided by 6, which will be negative 13. Or you can say 6k minus 1 equals to negative 72. I need to divide both sides by 6. So it's going to be k plus 1. Negative 72 divided by 2, 6 is going to be negative 12. So k will be negative 12 minus 1, which is going to be negative 13. So k will be equal to negative 13. So in this example is going to be 144 equals to negative 12x plus 5. So what you need to do, 144 equals to, let's distribute it first. Negative 12 times 5 is going to be negative 16. So that's going to be negative 12x, 144 plus 60, which is 204. Then what I can do, I need to divide 204 by 12, which is going to be negative 12, negative 12. X will be negative 17. Or you can divide both sides by negative 12. So it's going to be 144 divided by negative 12 equals to negative 12 times x plus 5 divided by negative 12. 144 divided by negative 12 is going to be negative 12. This part, negative 12 and negative 12 cancel out, is going to be x plus 5. So x will be equal to negative 17. I think the second part is easier and you don't really need calculator. The negative 36 equals to 12 times y minus 6. So what I need to do, I need to have negative 36 equals to 12 times y is 12y. 12 times 6 is going to be 72. So you can say negative 36 plus 72 will be equal to 12y. So you can say 12y equals to 72 minus 36 is going to be 36, and you divide both sides by 12. So y will be 3. Or you can divide right from the beginning. You can divide both sides by 12. So negative 36 divided by 12. 12 times y minus 6 divided by 12. Negative 36 divided by 12 is negative 3. 12 and 12 cancel out. Y minus 6. So we have y will be 6 minus 3, which is 3. So you get the same answer, but it's shorter. Positive 72 equals to negative 8 times x plus 1. So distributed negative 8x minus 8. So we have 72 plus 8 equals to negative 8x. So we have 80 equals to negative 8x. So x will be 80 divided by negative 8, which will be negative 10. Or you can say 72 both sides divided by negative 8. Negative 8, negative 8, x plus 1. 72 divided by negative 8 is going to be negative 9. Negative 8 and negative 8 cancel out, x plus 1. So x will be negative 9 minus 1, which is negative 10. Next one, 169 equals to 13 times y minus 1. So I just do it in one way. I divide both sides by 13 right from the beginning. 169 divided by 13 is 13. 13 divided by 13 is 1. Y minus 1. So y will be 13 plus 1, which is 14. So y will be 14. Next one, 50 equals to negative 25 times x plus 3. So divide both sides by negative 25. 50 divided by negative 25 is negative 2. Negative 25 divided by negative 1 is 1. So x plus 3. So we have x equals to negative 2 minus 3, which means that x equals to negative 5. Negative 18 equals to negative 9 times x plus 10. So we have negative 18 equals to, divided by negative 9 divided by negative 9, x plus 10. Negative 18 divided by negative 9 is going to be 2. Negative 9 divided by negative 9 is going to be 1, x plus 10. So x will be 2 minus 10. So x will be 2 minus 10, which is negative 8. Next one. Negative 51 divided by 17. 17 divided by 17 is y minus 2. Negative 51 divided by 17 is going to be negative 3. 17 divided by 17 is going to be 1. So y minus 2 is going to be negative 3. So I can say y will be negative 3 plus 2, which is negative 1. So y will be equal to negative 1. 100 equals to 50 times m plus 6. So we divide both sides by 50. Our final goal is to isolate m, isolate the variable in all cases. 100 divided by 50 is going to be 2. 50 divided by 50 is going to be 1. So m plus 6. So we can say m equals to 2 minus 6, which is negative 4. So m equals to negative 4. 45 divided by 9. 9 divided by 9, y minus 10. So we needed to get rid of this. So that's why we divided both sides by 9. 45 divided by 9 is going to be 5. 9 divided by 9 is going to be 1, y minus 10. So y will be 10 plus 5, which is y equals to 15. 63 equals to 21 times x plus 5. So we have 63 divided by 21. 21 divided by 21, x plus 5. So we have 63 divided by 21 is 3. 21 divided by 21 is 1, x plus 5. So x equals to 3 minus 5. So we have x equals to negative 2. Next one. 7 times 9 plus k equals to 84. So I need to divide both sides by 7 in order to isolate k. So 7 divided by 7 is going to be 0 and 1. 9 plus k equals to 84 divided by 7 is going to be 12. So k will be 12 minus 9. When you move 9 to the right hand side, it's going to be negative. So k will be 3. You can also test it here. 7 times 9 plus 3, that's 12. 7 times 12 is going to be 84. Negative 243 equals to negative 9 times 10 plus y. We need to divide both sides by negative 9. So 243 divided by 9 is going to be 27. Negative 9 divided by negative 9 is 1. So 10 plus y. So y will be 27 minus 10, which is 17. So y will be 17. Next one. Negative 20 equals to 20 times x minus 9. I need to divide both sides by 20. Negative 20 divided by 20 is negative 1. 20 divided by 20 is 1. So x minus 9. So we have x equals to negative 9 plus 9. So we have 8 equals to x. So x equals to 8. Negative 36 equals to negative 30x times x plus 19. So negative 30x, negative 36 divided by negative 36, x plus 19. Negative 36 divided by negative 36 is 1. Negative 36 divided by negative 6 is 1. X plus 19. So x will be 1 minus 19. So x will be negative 18. 25 equals to 25 times x plus and y plus 25. So I need to divide both sides by 25. 1 equals to y plus 25. So y will be 1 minus 25, which is negative 24. So y will be negative 24. Next one is 8 plus a divided by negative 4 equals to 5. So a divided by negative 4 equals to 5 minus 8, which is negative 3. So we have a divided by negative 4 equals to negative 3. I need to multiply both sides by negative 4 in order to isolate a. So we have a equals to negative 3 times negative 4 is going to be 12. So a is 12. M over 9 minus 1 equals to 2. So m over 9 equals to 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have m over 9 times 3 times 9 equals to 3 times 9. So we have m equals to 27. Next one, 3 times x minus 2 equals to 6. So we have 3 times x minus 2 equals to 6. I need to divide both sides by 3. These 3 and 3 cancel out. We have x minus 2. We have 6 divided by 3 is 2. So x will be 2 plus 2, which is 4. So x is 4. Negative 3 times y minus 8 equals to negative 12. So I need to divide both sides by negative 3. Negative 12 divided by negative 3. So negative 3 divided by negative 3, we have y minus 8. Negative 12 divided by negative 3 is going to be 4. So y will be 8 plus 4, which is 12. So y is 12. X plus 2 divided by 4 equals to negative 8. What I need to do, I need to multiply both sides by 4 in order to get rid of the denominator. 4 and 4 cancel out. You have x plus 2. Negative 8 times 4 is going to be negative 32. So x will be negative 32 minus 2 is going to be negative 34. So x equals to negative 34. So here we have 4 equals to 7x minus 8. So I have 7x in here. 4 plus 8. So we have 7x equals to 12, because 4 plus 8 is 12. So x will be 12 divided by 7. And we cannot reduce it further. Next one is m minus 2 divided by 6 equals to 8. As I said earlier, it doesn't matter how you write it. You can just flip left and right. So I need to multiply both sides by 6. So 6 and 6 cancel out. And we have m minus 2 equals to 6 times 8, which is 48. So m will be 48 plus 2, which will be m equals to 50. Next one. 2 equals to 2x minus 3. So we have 2x equals to 2 plus 3, which is 5. So I can say x equals to 3 divided by 2. 5 divided by 2. It's 5 divided by 2. 2a divided by 3 equals to negative 7. So what I need to do, I need to multiply both sides by 3. So 3 and 3 cancel out. We have 20. 2a. That's 2a, not 20. Equals to negative 21. So a will be negative 21 divided by 2. 8 equals to y minus 7 divided by 3. So what I need to do, I need to multiply both sides by 3 in order to get rid of the denominator. So that therefore is going to be y minus 7. 3 and 3 cancel out. 8 times 3 is going to be 24. So y will be 24 plus 7, which will be 31. So y will be equal to 31. 9 minus 4 equals to 5. So we have 9m equals to 5 plus 4 equals to 9. So we have 9m equals to 9. So 9m divided by 9. 9 divided by 9. So m will be equal to 1. Here we have 4x. Negative times negative is going to be positive 1. So 4x equals to 1 minus 3 is going to be negative 2. So x will be negative 2 divided by 4, which is negative 1 over 2. So x will be negative 1 over 2. Next one is 6 equals to 8y minus 0. So it means that 8y equals to 6. So I need to divide both sides by 8. So 8y divided by 8 is y. 6 divided by 8 is going to be 3 over 4 when we reduce it. Next one, 3 equals to m plus 5 divided by negative 7. What I need to do, I need to multiply both sides by negative 7 in order to get rid of the denominator. So 3 times negative 7. Negative 7 and negative 7 cancel out. M plus 5 will be negative 21. So m will be negative 21 minus 5, which is negative 26. So m is negative 26. Next one, a plus negative 3 divided by negative 7 equals to 3. So we have a minus 3 divided by negative 7 equals to 3. So we have a minus 3 equals to cross multiplication. 3 times negative 7. That's another method. We could also multiply both sides by negative 7 or do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication is usually easier. So a equals to negative 18. Next one. We have negative 3 equals to 8a divided by negative 8. So cross multiplication, I can say 8a equals to negative 3 times negative 8. So 8a equals to negative 3 times negative 8, 24. So 8a divided by 8, a will be 24 divided by 8, which is going to be 3. 14 equals to 3 plus 2y. So we have 14 minus 3 equals to 2y. So 14 minus 3 is going to be 11, 2y. So y will be 11 divided by 2, or 5.5. 8x minus 3 equals to negative 19. So 8x equals to negative 19 plus 3, which is going to be negative 16. So we can say x will be negative 16 divided by 8 when you divide both sides by 8, which is going to be just x. So x will be negative 2. 4y equals to 15 minus 3. 15 minus 3 is 12. So 4y equals to 12. I need to divide both sides by 4. So y will be 12 divided by 4, which is 3. Negative 4m plus 2 equals to negative 18. So negative 4m equals to negative 18 minus 2, which is negative 20. Negative 4m equals to negative 20 divided by negative 4. Negative 4 m 5. Now in this one, 4 times x plus 2 equals to negative 3 minus 3. When you distribute it, it's 4x plus 4 times 2 is going to be 8. Negative 3 and negative 3 is going to be negative 6. So we have 4x equals to negative 6, negative 8. So 4x will be equal to negative 14. So x will be negative 14 divided by 4, or negative 7 divided by 2. So x is going to be negative 7 divided by 2. Next one, 6 times y plus 2 minus 5 is going to be equal to 7. So when you distribute it, 6 times y plus 6 times 2 is 12 minus 5 equals to 7. So we have 6y equals to 12 minus 5 is 7. So 7 minus 7 is 0. So 6y equals to 0. So y will be equal to 0. Next one, 7 times x plus 8 minus 2 equals to 12. So we have 7 times x plus 8 equals to 12 plus 2, which is 14. Then I need to divide both sides by 7. So we have x plus 8 equals to 14 divided by 7, which is 2. So x is going to be 2 minus 8, which is negative 6. So x will be negative 6. Next one, negative 5 times y minus 3 equals to 10 plus 5. So we have negative 5 times y minus 3. 10 plus 5 is going to be 15. So what I need to do, I need to divide both sides by negative 5. So it's going to be y minus 3. 15 divided by negative 5 is negative 3. So we have y equals to 3 minus 3, which is going to be 0. So y will be 0. We can test it. When you sub 0 here, 0 minus 3 is negative 3. Negative 3 times 5 is positive 15. On the other hand, 10 plus 5 is positive 15. So the answer is correct. Next one. 8 times m minus 5 minus 6 equals to 10. So 8m minus 8 times 5 is 40 minus 6 equals to 10. So we have 8m equals to 10 plus 40 plus 6. It's going to be 8m equals to 56. M equals to 56 divided by 8, 7. M equals to 7. 2x plus 3 equals to negative 4 plus 3 times x minus 3. So we have 2x plus 3 equals to negative 4 plus 3 times x, 3x. 3 times negative 3 is 9. So we have 2x. You move this one in here, negative 3x. See here, it's positive. When you move it to the left hand side, it's going to be negative. 3, you move it here, is negative 3. Negative 4, you didn't move it, it doesn't change. So 2x minus 3x is going to be negative x. Negative 3 and negative 4 is going to be negative 7. Negative 7 and negative 9 is going to be negative 16. So negative x is negative 16, so x will be 16. Next one, 4 times z plus 3 equals to 7 plus 7 times z minus 7. So 4 times z plus 3 equals to 7 plus 7 z minus 4 times 7 times 7 is going to be 49. So move this here and move the rest. So move variable and the coefficient on one side and the constant on the other side. So we have 7 here, negative 49 minus 3. So that's going to be 7, negative 42, negative 45. Here you have negative 3z equals to negative 45. When you divide both sides by negative 3, z is going to be 15. 8 times x minus 2 plus 6x equals to 7. So 8 times x, 8x. 8 times negative 2, negative 16 plus 6x equals to 7. 8x plus 6x is going to be 14x. 7 plus 16 is going to be 23. So x will be 23 divided by 14. Next one. 3x plus 2x. This one is constant. You move it to the other side. So 3x and 2x is going to be 5x, negative 20. So 5x divided by 5 equals to negative 20 divided by 5. So x will be negative 4. 26 equals to 47 plus 2x minus x. So you move the constants in one side. So 47, you move it to the left hand side. So that's why it's going to be negative. 2x minus x is going to be x. 26 minus 47 is going to be negative 21x. So x will be negative 21. 4y plus 6 minus 4y plus 6 minus 7y plus 9 equals to 18. So 4y minus 7y is going to be negative 3y. 6 and 9 is going to be 15 equals to 18. Then you can move 15 to the right hand side. So it's going to be negative. So negative 3y equals to 3. You divide both sides by negative 3. So y will be negative 1. Next one, 4 plus 3 times x, 3x, 3 times 2, 6, 10. So we keep 3x in here, 4 and 6 is 10, 10 in here, so 3x is 10 minus 10, which is 0. So x will be 0 as well. Next one, negative 4 plus 3 times x, 3x, 3 times 2, 6 equals to negative 10. So we can keep 3x on the left hand side and the rest are the constants. Negative 4, negative 10 I keep it like that. Negative 4 when you move it to the other side is positive. Positive 6 is going to be negatives. So it's going to be 3x equals to negative 12. So 3x divided by 3 equals to negative 12 divided by 3. So x will be negative 4. 4 minus 3 times x plus 2 equals to 10. So 4 minus 3x minus 6 equals to 10. So we have negative 3x in here. 10 plus 6 minus 4. So we have negative 3x equals to 16 minus 4, which is 12. So negative 3x divided by negative 3. 12 divided by negative 3. X equals to negative 4. Negative 4 minus 3 times x plus 2 equals to negative 10. So we have negative 4, negative 3x, negative 6 equals to negative 10. Negative 3x on the left hand side, and on the right hand side, negative 4 when you move it, and when you move this one, it's going to be positive. So that's going to be 0. 3x equals to 0, so x will be equal to 0. 4 minus 3x plus 6 equals to 10. 4 plus 6 is 10, so we can say negative 3x equals to 10 minus 10, which is 0. So x will be 0 divided by negative 3, which is 0. 4 plus 3 times x minus 2 equals to 10. 4 plus 3x minus 6 equals to 10. 4 plus 3x minus 6 equals to 10. 3x minus 2 equals to 10. 3x, 10 plus 2, 12. X, 12 divided by 3 is going to be 4. Next one, negative 3 plus 3x equals to negative 2 times x, negative 2x, negative 2 times 1, negative 2. So we move this one to the left hand side, so it's going to be positive. Negative 2 on the left hand side, negative 3 you become here, it's going to be positive 3. 3x plus 2x is going to be 5x. 3 minus 2 is going to be 1, so x will be 1 divided by 5. Negative 4 plus 2y equals to negative 2 times y minus 3. It's going to be negative 4 plus 2y, negative 2y plus 6. So 2y plus 2y equals to 6 plus 4. So 4y equals to 10. Y will be 10 divided by 4 or 5 divided by 2. So 5 plus 3m equals to 3 times 2m is going to be 6m minus 3. So we have 3m minus 6m equals to negative 3 minus 5. So 3m minus 6m is going to be negative 3m. Negative 3 and negative 5 is going to be negative 8. So m will be negative 8 over negative 3, 8 divided by 3. 7 plus 2x equals to 3 times x minus 2. So we have 7 plus 2x equals to 3x minus 6. So we have 2x minus 3x equals to negative 6 minus 7. Because 7 you move it to the right hand side. So it's negative x equals to negative 13. So x is going to be equal to 13. 2x plus 1 equals to 5 times x, 5x minus 5 times 3, 15. So 2x minus 5x equals to negative 15 minus 1. So negative 3x equals to negative 16. So x will be negative 16, negative 3, 16 over 3. Next one. 3y plus 2 equals to 2 times y minus 10. So we have 3y minus 2y, negative 2, negative 10. 3y minus 2y is y, negative 2 and negative 10 is going to be negative 12. 5x minus 1 equals to 2 times 3x minus 1. So 5x minus 1, 2 times 3x, 6x minus 2. 5x minus 6x, negative 2 plus 1. Negative x equals to negative 2 and plus 1 is going to be negative 1. So it means that x equals to 1. 7y minus 3, 2 times 2y, 4y, plus 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So we have 7y minus 4y equals to 6 plus 3, because you move negative 3 to this side, so it's going to be positive. So 7y minus 3 to 4y is going to be 3y, 6 plus 3 is going to be 9. So y will be 9 divided by 3 is going to be 3. 5m plus 6 equals to 2 times 4m, 8m minus 2 times 1, 2. 5m minus 8m equals to negative 6, negative 2. 5m minus 8m is negative 3m, negative 6 and negative 2 is going to be negative 8. So m will be negative 8 divided by negative 3, which is 8 divided by 3. So m is 8 divided by 3. Next one is 3x minus 12x, which is negative 9x equals to 24 minus 9x. So when you move it to the other side, it's going to be negative 9x plus 9x equals to 24. Negative 9x and positive 9x is 0. 0 equals to 24? No, that's not possible. 0 cannot be 24. It means that no answer. 9x minus 6 equals to negative 3x plus 30. You move this one to the other side, 9x plus 3x. And you move negative 6 to this side, it's going to be 30 plus 6. So we have 12x equals to 36. So x will be 36 divided by 12, which is 3. So x will be 3. 7x minus 2x equals to 15 plus 5. Because negative 5 to this side is going to be positive. 5x equals to 15 plus 5, 20. So x will be 20 divided by 5, which is 4. So x will be 4. Eight y plus 1 equals to 4y minus 3. So 8y minus 4y equals to negative 3. 1 to the other side, negative 1. 4y equals to negative 4. So 4y divided by 4 equals to negative 4 divided by 4. Y will be negative 1. 5m plus 6 equals to 2m minus 9. 5m minus 2m equals to negative 9, negative 6. 5m minus 2m is 3m. Negative 9, negative 6 is negative 15. So m will be negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. Negative 20 equals to negative 4x. Negative 6x is going to be negative 10x. Negative 20. So x will be negative 20 divided by negative 10, which is going to be 2. So x will be 2. Negative 10 equals to 7y plus 3y. So we have 10y equals to negative 10. So y will be negative 10 divided by 10, which is negative 1. So y is negative 1. 5 equals to 7m minus 2m is going to be 5m. M equals to 7 divided by 5, which is going to be m equals to 1. 7 plus 2m equals to 7m. So 5 equals to 7m minus 2m. 5m equals to m. So m will be equal to 1. Negative 10, negative 3y equals to 7y. So we have negative 10. 7y plus 3y equals to 10y. So y will be negative 10 divided by 10, which is going to be negative 1. 6 equals to 1 plus 5 is 6 minus 2x. So it means that negative 2x equals to 6 minus 6, which is 0. So negative 2x is 0. It means that x equals to 0. This one, 5 equals to 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 3n. It means that 3n is 0. So since 3n is 0, it means that n is 0. 7 equals to 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 10k. So 10k will be 7 minus 7, which is 0. So 10k is 0. It means that k is 0. 13 equals to 4 plus 9 is 13 plus 6m. It means that 6m is 13 minus 13. So 6m is 0. So m will be 0. Next one. 8 minus 2. 8x minus 2 equals to negative 9 plus 7x. So 8x minus 7x equals to negative 9 plus 2. So we have 8x minus 7x is just x. Negative 9 and 2 is going to be negative 7. This one, 5m. You move this one to the other side. Negative 6m becomes negative. And here we have negative 6. You move negative 3 here. It's going to be negative 3. See? The constants must be on one side and variables and the coefficient on the other side. 5m minus 6m is going to be negative m. Negative 6 and negative 3 is going to be negative m. Negative 9. So m will be equal to 9. 3y. You move this one to y. Negative 8 plus 7. So we have 3y minus 2y is going to be y. Negative 8 plus 7 is going to be negative y. So y will be negative 1. 2k plus 11 equals to 8 plus k. So we have 2k minus k equals to 8 minus 11. So 2k minus k is k. 8 minus 11 is going to be negative 3. So 9g minus 23 equals to 11 plus 8g. So we have 9g minus 8g equals to 11 plus 23. So we have 34. So 9g minus 8g is going to be g. G equals to 34. M plus 5 equals to 4m plus 5. Plus 5 and plus 5 cancel out. M will be equal to 4m. It means that m minus 4m equals to 0. So it means that negative 3m equals to 0. It means that m is 0. X minus 6 equals to 3x minus 6. So we have x minus 3x equals to 6 minus 6. So we have negative 2x equals to 6. It means that x equals to 6. k minus 3 equals to negative 5k minus 3. So we have k plus 5k, 3 minus 3. So we have 6k equals to 0, k equals to 0. 4x plus 3 equals to 4x. So we have 4x minus 4x equals to negative 3. So 0 equals to negative 3. That's not possible. So no answer. P plus 6 equals to p plus 3. So it's p minus p equals to 3 minus 6. 0 equals to negative 3. That's not possible. So no answer. Next one. 2 times x plus 1 plus 2 equals to 14. So 2 times x plus 2 equals to 14. So we have 2x plus 4 equals to 14. So we have 2x equals to 14 minus 4, which is 10. So 2x equals to 10. It means that x equals to 10 divided by 2, which is 5. 2 times x minus 1 minus 2 equals to 16. So 2x minus 2 equals to 16. It means that 2x equals to 16 plus 4, which is 20. It means that x will be 20 divided by 2, which is 10. Next one, negative 2x, negative 2 times 3 is going to be negative 6, plus 3 is going to be, plus 4 is going to be 20. So negative 2x minus 2 equals to 20. So negative 2x equals to 22. So x will be 22 divided by negative 2 is negative 11. X will be negative 11. Negative 3 times x minus 1 plus 6 equals to 15. Negative 3x plus 3 plus 6 equals to 15. Negative 3x plus 9 equals to 15. So negative 3x equals to 15 minus 9, 6. So x will be 6 divided by negative 3, which is negative 2. Next one, 3 times x, 3x, 9, 10, 20. So 3x minus 19 equals to 20. So it means that 3x equals to 20 plus 19. That's going to be 39. So x will be 39 divided by 3, which is 13. Now this one, 2 times 2x plus 1 equals to 14. We need to divide both sides by 2. So 2 times 2x plus 1 divided by 2 equals to 14 divided by 2 is 7. So 2x plus 1 equals to 7. It means that 2x equals to 7 minus 1, that's 6. So x will be 6 divided by 2 is 3. So x is 3. Next one, 3 times 2m minus 1 equals to negative 6. We need to divide both sides by 3. So we have 2m minus 1 equals to negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. So 2m equals to negative 2 plus 1, which is going to be negative 1. So m will be negative 1 over 2. Next one, 5 times negative 6n plus 3 equals to 15. So negative 6n plus 3 equals to 15 divided by 3, which is 3. So negative 6n equals to 3 minus 3, which is 0. So negative 6n equals to 0. So it means that n is 0. Here negative 6 times 10x plus 3 divided by negative 6 equals to negative 18 divided by negative 6. So we have 10x plus 3 equals to negative 18 divided by negative 6 is 3. So 10x equals to 3 minus 3, which is 0. So x will be 0. Negative 7 times 2x minus 8 equals to 14. So 2x minus 8 equals to 14 divided by negative 7, which is negative 2. So we have 2x equals to 8 minus 2, 6. X, 6 divided by 2 is going to be 3. Next example. 17 times 2x plus 5 equals to 17. So we need to divide both sides by 17. So 17 divided by 17 is 1. So 2x equals to 1 minus 5, which is negative 4. So x will be negative 4 divided by 2, which is going to be negative 2. 1 over 2 times 3x minus 1 equals to 5 over 2. We need to multiply both sides by 2. So when you multiply both sides, multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of denominator. Both sides. So then it's going to be 1 times 3x minus 1 equals to 5. So 3x, 5 plus 1 is 6. So it means that x is 6 divided by 3 equals to 2. Next one, 3x minus 1 divided by 2 equals to 5 divided by 2. What we can do, we can cross multiply, or you can say the denominators are the same. So since both sides are equal, the denominators are equal, it means that the numerators must be equal as well. So 3x minus 1 equals to 5. So 3x equals to 5 plus 1, which is 6. So x will be 6 divided by 3, which is 2. So x equals to 2. Next one, negative 1 over 3 times 5x plus 3 equals to 7 divided by 3. So 3 and 3 cancel out. Negative 5x plus 3 equals to 7. So negative 5x minus 3 equals to 7. So we have negative 5x. 7 plus 3 is 10. So x will be 10 divided by negative 5. So 10 divided by negative 5 is going to be negative 2. So x equals to negative 2. Next one. 3 over 4 times 2x plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. What we need to do, we need to multiply both sides by 4. So 4 times 3 over 4 times 2x plus 1 equals to 4 times 1 over 2. So 3 times 2x plus 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. So we have 3 times 2x, 6x, plus 3 times 1, 3, equals to 4. So 6x equals to 4 minus 3, which is 1. So x will be 1 over 6. That's, I made a mistake here. 4 times 1 over 2 is going to be 2. 2. So 2 minus 3 is going to be negative 1. So negative 1. That's correct now. Negative 1 over 6. So now negative 3 over 10 times 3x minus 7 equals to 2 over 5. So what I can do, I can multiply both sides by 10. So 10 times negative 3 divided by 10, 3x minus 7 equals to 2 divided by 5 times 10. So 10 and 10 cancel out. I have negative 3 times 3x minus 7. 10 times 2 is going to be 20. So when you expand it, negative 3 times 3 is going to be negative 9 plus 21 equals to 20. So negative 9x equals to 20 minus 21, which is 1. So x will be negative 1 over 9. Five over 14 times 5x plus 8 equals to 4 divided by 7. So multiply both sides by 14. 5 times 5x plus 8 equals to 14 times 4 divided by 7. 5 times 5x is going to be 25x. 5 times 8 is 40. And here we have 14 times 4 divided by 2 is going to be 56 divided by 7 is going to be 8. So 25x equals to 8 minus 40, which is negative 32. 25x, so x will be negative 32 divided by 25. Next one, negative 7 over 9 times 2x minus 8 equals to 1 over 3. We need to multiply both sides by 9. And that's going to be negative 7 times 2x minus 8 equals to 3. So we have negative 14x plus 56 equals to 3. Negative 14x equals to 3 minus 56 is negative 53. So x will be 53 over 14. So I'm gonna stop here for this round. I hope you enjoyed so far. There will be a part 2 for this course or these practice questions for solving linear equations. I will try to post it in 1 or 2 days. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can have access to many other videos regarding math, physics, and chemistry. Thank you for watching and have a great day.